Wardle pops it out. Marshall, cul-de-sac ahead of him, so comes back to the middle. What a kick that is! Oh, that is sensational! Absolutely sensational from Liam Marshall. Betfred scores it if it's given. But have you ever seen anything as special as that from a winger in creating a try?
Betfred's fingers come off the ball at that point. I've made my decision.
This is going to be a knock-on. It is no try. There's a penalty, clear penalty. Tyrone May's legs went up in the air, and it all begins to boil over a little here.
Now then, and some immediate reaction as well. That's lit the touch paper, Dave. Adam Kieran's come in unnecessarily here. Brad O'Neill's taken exception, a whole heap of Robins, and this is in danger of boiling over. Yeah, this is the contact. It's a tip tackle, and you can see why the Robins players are aggrieved. Hickey underneath, and very quick to come in and extricate O'Neill, but Kieran there, back, shoving the back of Mikey Lewis. I think that acts as an accelerant, and then you start to see bodies pile in.
This just plays into KR's hands. You know, they've had a little bit of a disrupted start. I imagine they're going to lose Brad O'Neill for a little while. This is what KR need. They need to drag Wigan into a really scrappy mess.
Let me explain it, please. Okay, you do pick him up, you lift him into a dangerous position above the horizontal, and he does land in a dangerous position, okay? So that's going to be 10 minutes in the bin, mate.
10 minutes in the sin bin.
I'll speak to the captains now.
It's a yellow card, not a red, and if I was Brad O'Neill, I might have been fearing the worst there.
Yeah, Brad O'Neill should shake his hand and walk off.
Okay, boys. It's a grand final.
The Hodkinson Rovers have that here. Lewis puts on the accelerator and bursts! A burst of brilliance from Mikey Lewis! The little brilliant genius has turned the grand final on its head with a try that gives his side the lead. Can't pick a power. Go back towards Moore. Moore with a reach on the leap. May now. Mikey Lewis again is probing and sends in, and Gillard with a pass and a dive for the corner. Joe Burgess, he's the expert at finishing in that position.
Right, tackle
Has
free.
he done it again?
We have a try.
The ref thinks he has.
Touchline going in, please, Jack.
But we need a second opinion
I've
here.
read it as a back.
Feet are in the field of play. Feet are still in the field of play. He jumps from the field. Feet are always up. Can we just check from the opposite corner, please? That would be the one we'll finish on. We established his arm and his feet are all okay. They're in the field. This will be our one. Slow on this. Hand is on the ball. His hand is on the ball, and it remains on the ball to the ground. I've made my decision.
What a finish that was from Joe Burgess, a loser in 4 grand finals for Wigan, and he's just scored a very special try to give Hodkinson Rovers a double-digit lead with 26 minutes played. They're looking for a bit of width here. They've got Wardle, who's got the footwork to get him past Hickey, has support on the inside from field, but trying to put the kick and chase on. There's offside, a clear offside. Played up by Davis, taken by Martin, and Wigan have a penalty here. Kieran has a look. There's a gale of a noise coming from the Robins end, into which he's kicking at the moment. Left foot strikes. It's a low and hard trajectory, and it is between the sticks. And a roar from Wigan fans at the other end. For the first time tonight, they have a reason to cheer. These fans starting their celebratory song at the moment. That might be a little premature, but just a reflection of how they're feeling at this stage of the game. But that might change in a moment, because Wigan are going wide with Field, and Field with the pace, and they're going back on the inside, and support from Harry Smith, and just like that, Wigan back in the game. Wow! There was just an injection of pace that just took Robins apart, and Harry Smith scores the try, and Wigan are back in their pot.
And there are a handful of players in Super League who can create the space needed for Harry Smith to score Wigan's first try.
First things first, Martin right between the uprights, and it's 12 points to 6. Nearly the 1 hour mark played where Ray Hargreaves fancies he's going to try and bulldoze his way through. Went over the top of Thompson, who looks like he's holding his ribs a little. Ball back on the inside for Hiku. Hiku's got support, and Litton is over to score. It was a thing of beauty. The handling superb. The finish might just be decisive. Who knows? Leeming. Smith again. Oh, it's an interception! And it's the boy from Wigan that will win it from Harkingston Rovers. A Superman dive from Joe Burgess. A Superman performance from Harkingston Rovers. They win the treble. They win a grand final. What a season and what celebrations! But on this night of nights, Harkingston Rovers and the big prize of the grand final. As Reece Martin sticks it between the sticks, 24 points to 6. History made, a treble won, a new name on the grand final trophy. Harkingston Rovers 2025 is unquestionably the year of the Robins.